Wide investigation took place in Millville over the last couple of weeks after fire hydrants didn't work on two separate occasions. Our Nina Barati met with the city commissioner today to bring you the results of their testing.
Rather than taking a risk on someone's life being jeopardized or someone's health being jeopardized, I thought that it would be in the city's best interest as well as the residents' best interest to investigate the history of the hydrant maintenance plan that we've had in the city.
Shortly after a faulty fire hydrant was discovered at Gilbert's Tavern Fire back in February, this fire hydrant was also giving firefighters a problem at last month's Mount Pleasant Church fire. The city commissioner called for an investigation of all Millville fire hydrants, and after wrapping up this week, this is what his team found.
I can confidently and very safely say that every hydrant in the city now has been tested and has been maintained, and we know what's functioning and what's not.
The city commissioner thanked his crew members today for their dedication in working endlessly the past 2 weeks to make sure the 800+ hydrants were examined, tested, and working properly. He says his crew found about a dozen that did not work.
We always initiate the attack on a fire with tank water, so the hydrant issue, while it's a concern, it hasn't prevented us from being able to immediately get water on a fire.
The fire chief said the fire hydrant first used for the tavern fire had a broken stem, which connects the hydrant's valve to the water break. The hydrant closest to Mount Pleasant Church had low water pressure. The first fire truck that arrives on scene comes with 1,000 gallons of water to make the initial attack and give the other firefighters time to set up hoses.
During that 5-minute time period, that's when we're able to find a fire hydrant, connect to it, and supplement our water supply.
Now that bolts have been loosened for easier access and rust has been flushed out throughout the city, City Commissioner Ennis says starting this fall, every hydrant will be tested yearly.
Every September, that first week, we'll go in on these hydrants, and that will be the month that we maintain it.
I think the citizens should know that they're still safe and that the fire department and the water department in the city are doing everything they can to make sure all the systems work.
The city commissioner says that by the end of this week, he hopes that all hydrants will be up and running. I'm Nina Barati for SNJ Today.